Hey there, everyone. It's Ruben's Crazy 89, and I just got back from the Nintendo New York store in Rockefeller Center. To most of for everyone who lives in the United States, it's located obviously in New York City, right in the center of Rockefeller Center, Manhattan. And but for me, it's like almost like a trip to the mall or something. I used to go to the store when it was formerly known as the Nintendo World Store. I still call it that from time to time. To me, it's just the Nintendo store now. That finally synced into my head. But anyway, one thing I want to note: while I was at the Nintendo store today in Rockefeller Center, a lot of people were walking up to the store and not realizing they needed to make a reservation. Remember, guys, if Nintendo says something like, especially on the Twitter, that you need to make a reservation, don't read between the lines and be like, "Hey, the Nintendo store is open. Let's run over there," and then make a reservation. It's not how reservations work. Instead, click the link in the description down below to reserve your spot to go to the Nintendo store. It's very simple. It costs no money, and all you need is either a smartphone with the email address that they're going to send you with your QR code to get into the store, or if you don't really want to do that, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want to unless you had like 1% all the time on your iPhone, print out the QR code and present it at the door and arrive at least 10 minutes before your scheduled time, or they may cancel your reservation. Nonetheless, if are visiting the Nintendo store, this is all due to the coronavirus that's still out there. Right now, the store is open. It could close again. Who knows? But this is the way you can visit the Nintendo New York store now. You must make a reservation, and it can't be simpler than this. I also went to GameStop too, and I said, you know what? I'll just do a pickup video. I have the bag right over here from Nintendo New York. Let's see. Well, let's start with what I actually got from the Nintendo store versus what I got from GameStop, which was I got a lot more from GameStop than I did from the Nintendo store. Let's see. I got these Legend of Zelda metal coasters to replace the generic Dollar Tree ones I have that crack very easily. These are made of metal, and last I checked, metal doesn't crack. Alright, let me go on to the next thing. I'll open things up after I get everything out of the bag, just so we could explore, these items together. Why not? Oh, that's not from the Nintendo store. Hold on. It's a very small thing I got. I purchased this, what's upside down? Donkey Kong pin. Now, I like Donkey Kong Country. I like the character. I think he's cool. Not my favorite, though. But a couple years back, I got these really cool Mario series pins, and Donkey Kong, I guess, is still technically in the Mario universe. They released a Donkey Kong. They never released a Donkey Kong pin, but I think they released a different character. I'm not 100% sure. So I bought this Donkey Kong pin. Really have to see, get some focus on this. There we go. Donkey Kong. And if I already have a Donkey Kong pin, I think I'm going to give this to Dashi XP. Sorry, Dashi. I know you don't like DK, but he's going to be your friend if I already have a Donkey Kong pin. And that's pretty much all I got from the Nintendo store. And now let's move on to what I got from GameStop. I decided to use the bag since I had so much empty space in here. Let's see. I got this Yock PlayStation wireless controller for the PlayStation Mini. I don't own a PlayStation Mini. However, it is a USB controller, and I'm going to attempt to use it on the computer, or maybe it'll work with my wireless controller adapter, which I might make a video on that too. Maybe experimenting with this. Okay, that's down. Let's see. Also by the same company, this Yock wireless Wii U sensor bar. Now, I've looked all over this box, and it does not mention if it needs batteries or not. The one I have right now in my living room doesn't require any batteries. It's not wireless technically. It's a USB sensor bar, and I just plug it in natively to the TV, and it seems to work just fine. In fact, it works just as good as the Nintendo one. So if this requires batteries, I'm probably not going to use it unless I travel. But I will recommend a USB Wii sensor bar because I would say it's a lot easier than having to plug it into the Wii, and you could use it for both the Wii and Wii U if you have them both connected, without actually needing to connect it to the actual console. So I would definitely shoot for a wireless sensor bar because you don't need to plug it into the systems. And let's see, what else did I get here? Yeah, and just a USB Wii U charging cable. A lot of clearance items, I know. I'm not exactly regular price kind of guy. I always kind of look for the good deals, which is why I made a budget Switch controller video. But I wanted to change up the wire I have for my Wii U gamepad. I've had it for a while, and it's a generic one from eBay. At least this one is from GameStop. Probably the same wire, but I got it a lot cheaper than having to buy it online. All right, now let's take a look at these things. All right, let's see. These are the Legend of Zelda metal coasters. Let's take a look inside to see what we got. Oh, and kind of didn't want to rip that packaging, but oh well. All in the name of gaming collectibles. All right. Boop, boop. All right, that's recyclable. Well, I'll be honest with you, they don't really feel like metal. In fact, they feel a little bit cheap. Let's see, we got one with the Hylian symbol. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild logo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Chic Eye. And forgive me, I didn't play the Breath of the Wild, but that. Well, I really should have read the box. 4 different. You know what? Look, there actually was a visual on there, but I guess I just got too excited seeing the Triforce, and yeah, I guess I made a poor purchase here, at least in my opinion. But if anyone really appreciates this, it'd be a really hardcore Legend of Zelda fan, which I am. I love the Legend of Zelda, but I wasn't a big fan of the Breath of the Wild. Forgive me, people. All right, and here is the Yacht PlayStation Mini wireless controller. Kind of reminds me of the NES Plus from Nyko almost. Let's open this up. Let's hope this is any better. Well, something just fell. Oh well. Let's see. Well, here's the controller. There should be a USB dongle to go along with this. And there's no USB cable. It uses 2 AA's. That is actually pretty good in my opinion. To anyone who doesn't appreciate, oh wow, this is really nice. Kind of reminds me of this Logitech controller I used to have. Well, actually, I still have it, but it's not wireless. This is wireless. This is pretty cool. All right, that makes up for the Legend of Zelda coasters. All right, and this is the Yacht Wii or Wii U sensor bar. Now, there was no indication here telling me that this required batteries or not. Well, we're about to find out together. All right. Let's crank this puppy out. Come on. Yeah, there. Oh.
Check out the enclosed instruction book.
Mario, we will not heed your advice. I'm looking at the enclosed instruction booklet. Oh, and I was right. Of course, it does require some power. It requires likely 1 or 2 AAA batteries. Well, that's a bummer, but I do have rechargeables nonetheless. What? And it comes. Oh, wow, what's this? Are these little stickies? No, they just hold the sensor bar in its place when you put it on the top of the TV. But that's alright, though. Still pretty cool. We'll test it out another time, though. And finally, the Yacht Wii U gamepad cable. Let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. Obviously, just a cable, but I will tell you the quality of the cable. Let's see. All right. Feels a little cheap. No, wait, no. Just the end feels a little bit cheap here. No, no. Just bad first impression, I guess. Oh, it's got some. It's actually pretty long. Good. I actually needed a longer cable for my Wii U gamepad, so this works perfectly. All right, let's wrap everything up. Well, that kind of wraps up everything right now. That's a couple of good clearance items I've got from GameStop. Makes up for the plastic aluminum coasters I got from the Nintendo store. $10 down the drain, but nonetheless, they're still pretty cool coasters. And a Donkey Kong pen, which I will check right now to see if I actually need him. These are some collectible Mario pens that I've had. Well, one of these characters is not a Nintendo character. Can you guys at home guess which one it is? Obviously, it's the genie from Aladdin. I put that there because I got a wonderful pin from one of my closest friends, Keyblader007, right here on YouTube. So I just put it over here because I wanted to have it somewhere where I can display it. Now I'm probably going to have to find another spot for you, Genie, to make room for Donkey Kong. It almost fits, but he's so tiny. We'll just call him Donkey Kong Jr. But it works. And now I have them in the same order they were in the Mario Kart game for the 64. Pretty cool, right? Alright, guys. I'm going to stop geeking out here. This is Ruben's Crazy 89, and hope you guys have a good day.